Porsche brought the Carrera Cup Series to North America this year, along with a junior driver development program. Home hopefuls Dylan Murry and Parker Thompson have been honing their skills, hoping one day to race for the German mark.
When you think about endurance racing and choosing the best drivers for endurance racing, how do you know when someone is really good or not when they're all racing against different cars? And that's really, I think, what Porsche is trying to do with Carrera Cup, is they're trying to make it even. They're trying to showcase everybody's talent on one platform with limited changes so that they can truly pick the best driver. And I think that's why 35 of us are here today.
We've got fitness, nutrition, driving coaches, data analysis, all this stuff, mental training. You have to be able to drive, but you also have to be the whole package. TV interviews, radio, and you get your on-track training from racing other junior drivers that are also very fast and competitive, and you just learn from them too.
They learn quickly. Parker Thompson impressing with 3 race wins so far. He and his fellow junior share a passion for racing and Porsche that has driven them since childhood.
My dad raced for factory Porsche for many years, so I've always kind of been a fan of Porsche. It's been in my family for a long time, so after growing up in go-karts and then going all the way through the ranks, did a little NASCAR stuff, and now being back with Porsche is something very special. 2018 was my first year in the sports car world in a Porsche GT4 Club Sport in IMSA. So that was kind of my first taste of the sports car endurance world of things, first taste of a Porsche, and I was hooked ever since then.
My dad raced everything but 4 wheels. He raced dirt bikes, he raced MotoGP in Canada, and then he also got involved in jet boat racing. So his background is everything but 4 wheels. When I got my start at 5 years old, my dad bought me a dirt bike, and it took 2 days before my mom sold the dirt bike and said, my son is not racing dirt bikes, so it took us until I was 8 years old to get into a go-kart. And I did 3 laps in a go-kart and knew that's what I wanted to do for the rest of my life.
As part of IMSA race weekends, the Carrera Cup hopefuls are now performing on the big stage and are able to demonstrate their determination to potential team bosses.
I don't even want to just win because that's not good enough. I want to set new records and be known for, when somebody says my name, it's kind of like, oh, okay, like he's very well known. The next Hurley Haywood or Ayrton Senna or something like that, set records. I want to make history, and Porsche's a manufacturer to do that with for sure.
Porsche legend Pat Long has driven for the manufacturer for 20 years. As fellow North Americans, the young drivers dream of following in his footsteps.
After 2 decades of being the lone American at Porsche, I think they're ready for some young talent. The lap times are very inspiring. The equality of the cars really means that if you see a driver standing out above the rest, he's going to be a special talent for the future.
If you look at Porsche and their history, with me being Canadian, Porsche in Canada is huge, and we haven't had a Canadian Porsche factory driver. That's why I'm here in Porsche Carrera Cup, North America. I'm a North American junior now, but I want to be a junior driver and then eventually, hopefully, a factory driver.
It's really great to be one of the few Americans in the sports car world. A lot of people come from Europe and Asia and South America, but to be able to bring the American spirit, American fans into racing, I think is really beneficial.
While Brit Seb Priaulx is favourite for the title, the season finale at Road Atlanta will be a chance to show their talent to IMSA's sporting elite one more time.
I think almost every racer will say this, but I don't show up to a track to not have a shot at winning. That being said, you've got a war, which is a championship, and each race is a battle. There's a lot of points on the line, but I think I say it for both JDX Racing and I that we're not showing up to finish second.